Stay calm and focused.
This is a Jordan Bandy production.
What can I say? Gotta love the Skorpion Evo. That's one beast SMG in Call of Duty Black Ops 2. It's definitely one of my favorites. It's got a high RPM and it kills pretty fast, especially if you're in its equivalent range to what you need it to be of an SMG. It doesn't have the best range, but I think its rate of fire is around like 1200. As you see here, we got a EMP'd, which is not good, especially if you're on the bad side of being EMP'd. I think my teammates were kind of just goofing off and doing their own thing here. So I'm trying to bring us back, doing the best I can, got the green triangles of death, and then I hear this happen.
Be advised, hostile lodestar inbound.
Man, that's not sounding too good, is it? Yeah, hostile lodestars, man. The lodestars, you guys know, especially when you get a hold of one and on the right map, that thing is lethal as heck, man. I mean, that thing is like the Reaper from Modern Warfare 3, but with better, just more lethality to it. You know, it seems like its splash damage and blast radius is much bigger. I think it lasts much longer. I think it's actually even more difficult to shoot down. I could be wrong with that, so I'm not exactly sure. Like I said, I don't look up all the statistics of this game, seeing as the game's a little bit old now. It's a few years old now, right, since it came out in, what, 2012? Yeah, something like that. And, it's old now. About 2 years old, so, no one really cares about, like, all the in-game stats as much anymore. And I get Wally here. Wally's going to go ham for me here, and then I get my Dorito chips, I believe. Which are trying to bring these guys back, man. Trying to dig us out of this hole that the teammates dug again, man. I'm telling you, those guacamole chips, as Thunder say, they're pretty crucial. They're hard to fight with, man. But like I said, it's fun to not have the best teammates. It gives me a challenge to, try my best to actually fight against a team that's working, together a little bit better than these guys are. It was pretty much just me, and I think this other guy I started talking to about halfway through the game. I heard the dude get a little bit mad, so I started talking to him, trying to get him to chill out so we could just, try to win, because he seemed like he was having a bad time. So I try to do my best to, like I said, just make him say, it's all good, man. I'm going to try and bring us back. And, we'll see what happens at the end of this game. It's a very close game nearing the end, and you guys will see at the score. But it was a fun game. It was a well-fought game. But anyways, I want to get onto a subject that I was thinking about today. So, I've been playing some Call of Duty Ghosts again. I haven't played the game in about 2 weeks or something like that. I haven't uploaded in a while either. And there's a reason for that, honestly. A lot of you said you're bored of seeing Call of Duty Ghosts. And this is the second EMP in the game. These guys calling on us, man. Our teammates were just not having a good day, it seemed like. It was pretty crazy, but honestly, though, a lot of people, there's a reason why, people don't want to see Ghost. It's pretty boring, I'm not going to lie. It's a pretty boring game for a lot of people to view. I'm not going to sit here and justify whether it's a fun game, because I'm not really having that much fun in the game, and I've tried. I've tried to not necessarily force myself to play the game to that point, but I get on, when I can. And just not even take it seriously, but I just cannot get into the game for some reason. I don't know if it's the maps, which that's a big contributing factor to it. It's mainly the maps and just the overall flow. Like I said, the maps have a huge role into why this game is so slow. A lot of people don't like it. I honestly don't know what they were thinking when they made these giant maps. I think honestly they were trying to mimic Battlefield because they knew that they were struggling. They knew Black Ops 2 sales were probably struggling. They were down a few, 100,000 units. So they tried to make a gimmick to bring the game back. So they figured a lot of people like Battlefield, I guess. So they tried to bring in, this is ridiculous. That was a nice little juke out, by the way. I don't know how I lived through that, but that was some crazy moves. But honestly, though, they tried to mimic Battlefield. This is just my honest opinion. When I first heard people talking about this, I just said, well, those are just, Battlefield fanboys just trying to make people that are fanboys of COD mad. I'm not a fanboy of either. I like playing both series. They both have their pros and cons. I would like to play Battlefield on a better console, but we're getting off topic here. But, back to the developers, seem like they're trying to, mimic Battlefield a lot. They know a lot of people like Battlefield, and rightfully so. It's a great franchise. Although, in my opinion, Battlefield 4 is a little bit of a letdown to a lot of people, seeing, you know, for the simple fact that the netcode's pretty screwed up as far as I heard. I don't know much about it because I haven't really been following the game too much. And I haven't really played it too much, just like I said, because I'm on an old-gen console now. Very dated hardware. It's just not as enjoyable to play on it. There's not enough players to go around for the maps. Even if you play Domination, there's just not enough people. I can't wait to get it on an next-gen console. I know it's going to be a lot of fun, and I look forward to it. I don't know if I'm going to trade Ghost in or get it on the next-gen console. I might just get it on there for $10 just to see if it's worth it. You know, we'll see. We'll see in the future whenever I do get one of those next-gen consoles, and you know, we'll see with that. But you know, the developers, I guess they were getting really scared because like Black Ops 2 is, you know, a letdown for a lot of people, and Modern Warfare 3 was deemed one of the worst CODs of all time. You know, a lot of people said. I don't really see why. I mean, I can completely understand why a lot of people would not like the game, but seeing as people deemed it as the worst COD is kind of crazy. But looking back on it, there was some pretty unbalanced lag compensation at the very beginning of the game. There was very bad, you know, hit detection and all that. You know, you're getting shot around walls and all that weird stuff. And not to mention all the support streaks and the stealth bomber being in the support. And then the death streaks being brought back. They, you know, basically essentially lied to us saying there's no last stand, even though there was final stand. You know, even though it wasn't a lie, it technically was a subliminal lie. Yeah, they get killed by an R870 here. That shotgun's pretty crazy, but that's the final score, guys. We actually won. We came back and won. I went 41-11, I think. Not the best score ever, but, you know, that seemed for what they called in, not too bad, but that's just my honest opinions on what Call of Duty's been doing lately, what these developers have been thinking. I think they're trying to come up with a gimmick, and it didn't work so well. Call of Duty just needs to stay simple. That's what it's best at. But I hope you guys enjoyed. You guys, of course, have an awesome day, and I'll see you in the next one.